Hi, welcome to Ikare's Crossing for Thursday's Ramblings. Okay, what I want to do today with Thursday Ramblings is talk about you're wanting to learn tarot, you're not sure where to go, what to do. Look, there's some amazing mentors online who offer some fantastic freebies on their site, lots of great information on their site. I mean, there's some great YouTube channels. I mean, you look at Lucky Links, you look at Ethne, you look at Kellyanne Maddox. There are some amazing tarot mentors online. You can check out my playlists, my recommendations. You can check on my blog. You can check out on Twitter. There are some amazing mentors. The Tarot Lady. There is Elliot. I mean, just amazing Dr. Elliot with his Dr. Elliot, sorry. And then there's Ask a Knight, and there's Cosmic Fairy. There's some really fantastic mentors on Twitter that post some great information. Go to their pages, go to their blogs, go to their sites. Cosmic Fairy has some fantastic stuff to download and free resources for you. Have a look at Angelarium. Lisa, she's got some, you'll notice all on my blog of linked to everybody, but I just want to say, if you are starting out with tarot and you are feeling a little lost, there are some amazing mentors out there who can help you with learning tarot. Now, I've done a series of videos to try and sort of teach, but there's so many ways to learn tarot and everybody learns differently. So there's no one way that's perfect. You've got to find what works for you. I think that's really important, not to get too bogged down by one person's style. If you're not comfortable with that style, it just doesn't gel with you, try something else. Try something else. You might decide that you want to read with the little white books. You might want to read with a proper tarot book. You might want to read more intuitively. You might want to read with suits and the numbers. There's so many ways to learn tarot. There's no right and wrong way. So what I want to do on a Thursday is actually starting to actually look at different decks and see how you can read them more intuitively. Now, I've done the full. You can go back and have a look at that, one of my other videos. Go back and have a look at the full and how I read. Have a look at the way I read the cards. Yes, sometimes I use traditional meanings or keywords or things that resonate with me. A lot of times it'll just be more stuff will come through, and maybe I see something in the card that sort of gives me a clue to something deeper. So I really want you to think about, when you get your deck, what are the things that you need to do so that you can improve your tarot readings? Like, get a journal, check out YouTube, check out Twitter, Instagram, check out Facebook. Of course, I don't use Facebook, but there are Facebook groups and things that do tarot stuff. There's tarot forums like Spiritual Forum, Eclectic, Orphalese, which gives some bits and pieces in there. It's more about the Orphalese software. Then there's the tarot.com forum, which you can share some information with and do a few readings. There's bits and pieces on there, some readings. People ask for readings and things. But really for exchange readings and learning and things like that, Spiritual Forum or Eclectic Tarot are two that I sort of recommend if you want to do sort of exchanges. So what you're doing then is you're learning and somebody else is doing a reading for you. So you get that exchange of energy. Sometimes when you offer free readings on Twitter or some of those places, there's no exchange of energy. And people keep expecting free readings and they keep coming back with the same question. You'll find that they'll go from reader to reader, which can be a little bit tiring. So learning tarot, make sure you've got a journal, make sure you're writing down what you think, what you feel. Come back every Thursday and I will try and go through and do a little bit of an intuitive, go through and look at the cards, describe what I see if I can so you can start looking at your own decks and maybe describing them more in detail and understanding how to read more intuitively with the cards. So you can choose any deck, doesn't have to be Rider-Waite-Smith, can be any tarot deck, and going through and reading the cards intuitively, looking at the image and say, well, what does that card mean to me? What are the keywords that stand out for me? There's lots and lots of meanings, but sometimes it can be too much. So try and keep it simple. That's the thing I find really, really important with tarot. Don't try to get too bogged down. And I know there's astrology. If that's interest to you, go for it. Kabbalah, go for it. Hebrew letters and things are all extra meanings to the cards. If you've got a deck with those symbols in it, really interesting to explore. And if you've got a really good memory and you want to use those and they're something that means something to you in a reading, you can use those meanings in the cards and really start to explore and expand. Look at the colours, look at what the character's doing, look at the symbols, go through and write down exactly what the cards mean to you. So that's my little bit of a ramble with intuitively learning tarot. Some of the mentors and things that may be offering something a bit different for you. There are some amazing tarot people out there. You really need to explore the internet, explore YouTube, explore the Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, forums. There is so much out there if you want to enhance your readings to not get stale so that you can start. I've been reading for 20 years and I love listening to what other people say, like Lucky Links, Ethne, Kellyanne Maddox, some of the others that are on YouTube, and they're just incredible. They've got some really good Wolf Coin, Tarot Map. They've got some amazing information to help you on your tarot journey. Plus you get a chance to see some of their decks, which are wow. Some of them have got some amazing collections. They've, kept up with some of the incredible decks that are out there. So great way to have a look at the different artwork and see what's out there. Look at, if you're into more oracles, have a look at Diana Cooper. You've got Colette Baron Reid. They are amazing people and they have some great info. So definitely take a peek, take a look, write down what resonates, and learn. You never stop learning. The day you stop learning is the day you die, as far as I'm concerned, when it comes to tarot and oracle, runes, any sort of divination tool. Whatever you're using, go and explore further. There's some amazing people out there. There really are. They have some incredible Cackling Moon, brilliant, really good insight, great little spreads, great information, just fantastic. Sorry, that's just some names coming through as I'm talking to you. And why do I recommend other mentors or other readers and not necessarily myself? Because we're all different and we all offer something different. We all offer different aspects. You've got Tori Hartman. You've got some incredible people out there to learn from, and a great way to develop within yourself. So go and have a search. Go and have a wander through YouTube. There are some amazing tips. And why I don't need to cover everything, because why do something that somebody else has already done better? You know, even though I've been learning tarot for 20 years, my specialties may be slightly different. Maybe I don't know. I mean, I definitely don't know everything. I'm still learning and still developing, and I mean, I have my own style, but it's great to expand and learn from others. And I think that's really, really important to continue to learn. I mean, yeah, I've been reading for 20 years. I've done fairs, I've done expos, I've done shops and back of other shops and my own shop. I have worked with stalls at markets. I've done big, huge expos. I've done little fairs, weekly fairs, monthly fairs. I've done working one-on-one at home. I had a business at home for a while. I've done email, DMs. I've done video readings. I've done Skype. You know, I have explored all those areas, and I've done some readings for people, and the feedback's been amazing. I've been very, very honoured with the feedback that's come through. I'm not perfect in no way, but I find over time, I think sometimes we get a little bit stale in our own way. You know, we might look at a card and we come up with the same meanings every time we do a reading. So it's nice to listen to what other people say. Tom Benjamin, another name that's just come into my head. You know, some really amazing people. You know, Tarot Tribe. Just go out there and just explore. I've mentioned some names from YouTube, some names from Twitter. There are some incredible readers and mentors out there which have some amazing information that they've shared. So I'm not going to double share what they have shared. I want to do something different, something unique for me. So what I'm doing is I'm not copying, you know, I don't want to copy their videos. This is about you need to go and see them if that's the type of thing. You've got Behati Life. Her stuff is incredible. She's got some great ideas for working with the cards. She also does, of course, the spell work and things like that. The astrology. She does her astrology stuff. So, yeah, Behati Life. Another one. Go and explore. Go and see the amazing mentors and readers that are also online. There really is a day to just sit and explore. It's not about listening to the readings all the time. Go and have a look at the other information. Don't get too hooked up in your weekly readings or your daily readings or your readings with your soulmates or your twin flame or your zodiacs, your sun signs and things like that. Go and find out some information that's going to help enhance your tarot business, or go and help you learn tarot on a deeper level. I think these people have got some amazing gifts and some amazing tools to share. What do you expect when you have a reading? About free reading, you know, what's your opinion about free readings? And you know, I get paid for my readings. Yeah, I might do a few little bits and pieces every now and then on forum, or, you know, doing these videos and doing posts and things, and I might help somebody a little bit along the way with a spread. I might, you know, if I'm feeling like it during the day, I see a post, someone's post, and they're like, I'm not sure what this actually means. I don't mind adding a few details, but my readings are paid. This is my business. Full time, pays bills, pays for my tools, allows me to move through life. You know, I have children, I have a mother, and I have bills and things that I have to pay as well. So part of that is being paid. So with all my colleagues, all the tarot mentors and readers that are out there, you know, don't ask for free readings. I mean, I think it's very rude. And, oh, can I have a free reading? You know, you get an email and things. And the other thing I hate is when you get another reader who will email you or message you and say, hey, look, I'm offering $5 off a reading. Would you like a reading? Or my readings are $25. Would you like a reading? I'm a reader. I've been reading for 25 years. I don't need to I have my own friends or my own readers that I go to, my own choice. Don't solicit me. Don't keep messaging me on, I think that's so rude to solicit other readers for for business. I would never email or message another reader and say, hey, look, my readings this week are $5 or $30. Can you, would you like a reading? I mean, they've got their own readers they go to. They don't need to come to. They don't need to come to me. If they want a reading from me, they'll find my website and they'll ask. You don't say, come to my website to do my business. That's one of my pet peeves. What's your thought about other readers when they email you and say, hey, look, I've got a special, I'm doing $5 readings. Would you like me to do a reading for you? Or the other thing is, someone messaged me on Instagram with someone's jealous of you and they're going to kill, and they want to kill your business and all this rubbish. And I'm like, who do you think you are telling a reader, some people are vulnerable. I think that is so, oh my God, that is just like so rude. So what are your thoughts about being messaged, about being told you've got some curse on you and you haven't even asked for a reading and they're soliciting you for a reading or to remove, you've got a curse on you or someone's trying to kill you and you need to message me back and I'm like, what the? Delete. That is so rude. So that's the other thing. Don't solicit other readers. They can choose who, if you want people to on your Instagram page, another one. Someone messaged thing with a whole big thing. DM me. I've got a special on my reading on my post. Like, what? You don't solicit. Do your own posts on your own page. Don't solicit on other people's pages. It's rude. Delete. So this is about netiquette. This is about having respect for your other readers, other colleagues that are in the same business. Have respect. That is so disrespectful to do that, to solicit your business on their post. I mean, really? Is that something that's going to attract business? To me, that turns me straight off. If I want a reading from somebody, I will pay them to do a reading for me. But I will choose that reader, and I'm very selective about who I want to do a reading for me. That's very personal. So no, I'm not going to go to your business because you've put a message on my post about your business. I mean, delete. I mean, really? So, these are some of the things that you think about when you're creating your business, a tarot business. Who do you approach? How do you market your business? Be very wary of how you treat people, how you treat others. Would you really like them to post on your post about their business? How rude. I could never do that to someone's post. So these are some of the things that have sort of been coming up for me today is like, well, the messages coming through. I've been reading for 20 years. I post tarot on my page. I post my business on my page. And yet they're still soliciting me for, spells and yeah, I know I keep my witchcraft side of me quite quiet because it's a personal journey to me. It's not something that I feel I need to share with the world. It's just what I want to do. I want to keep my page mainly on tarot, my artwork, some photos, a little bit about me, without going into too much detail about my personal stuff. There is some personal stuff I like to keep personal. I don't like to keep everything out in the open. I think it's very important that we don't throw everything out to the wind. I don't mind answering if I'm in a private conversation with somebody and we've got on really, really well, and I will share my personal stuff then. But that's a private conversation. That's not for the world to see. And, yeah, just some bits and pieces. I'm just rambling. This is Rambling Thursday on all sorts of bits and pieces. So, yeah, I was going to do Intuitive Thursday, but it's changed to Rambling Thursday. So, that's what it is. So, yeah, I think just some thoughts. If you're starting your business and you have, and you're marketing, do posters on your page, do your website, do your blog, do your YouTube channel, do your Instagram, your Twitter, but don't solicit on other people's posts. That only gets you removed, gets you delete. That just don't email or message me about your reading business. If I'm interested in a reading from you and I see your ad, I will then approach you. You do not need to solicit through DM on Twitter or Instagram. You don't need to. Not necessary. Have you found, what are your thoughts in regards to, have you had any experiences from people who have on Twitter or Instagram where they've posted on your post their business details, or they've DM'd you in regards to having a reading or a curse or something, or someone's trying to kill you, or something's happened, or I can pick up on your energy and I feel like this and this and this. How rude going into my space. I haven't asked for that. I think that's a real a pet peeve of mine, is someone going into my space and saying something like, oh, I can feel that you're going through some trauma at the moment. I think I can help you. Have I asked? Have I asked you for that help? No, so don't do it. And I'm not saying that you personally, I'm not talking to you guys out there, I'm just saying there are people out there that are doing that. So what do you think about it? How do you feel about people DMing you or putting their posts on your page, on your posts? How do you feel about it? Have you had that experience? Okay, that's my ramble, my Thursday ramble for today. So take care. And blessed be from Hekate's Crossing.